Hello, everyone. My name is Bruno dos Santos. Today we'll be talking about how to manage the work and the stress life.
A careful review of life, along with changing some habits, can eliminate most of the sources of stress in our daily life. Let's face it, a life without stress is not possible. Stress is a natural response to life's challenges, and a life without challenges would be too tedious.
Follow example. Bruno gets up in the morning, late, and has to run to get ready and leave the house. He cuts himself to shave, spills the glass of juice that he hastily drank in his shirt, and has to change his clothes. He leaves home running, only to go back because he forgot his wallet. He gets to the car and he does not have the keys. He has to go home, finally, on the road, later than ever and in the middle of an infernal traffic. He begins to get upset after being passed and soon is not honking and calling names to all drivers. Arrive at the office late. He speaks rudely to everyone and has a bad face all morning. The fact that his secretary is covered in papers, cannot find the report she needs. Email box with 2,000 unread messages does not help him. In addition, he knows he has 2 projects that are overdue and that his director is anything but happy. He must complete 5 tasks before the noon meeting and then spend the whole afternoon in more and more meetings.
I think all of you got the picture of Bruno. He arrives late, has a bad day, stuck in traffic, boss is mad at him, he's grumpy all day, the house is a mess, the office is a mess, he has to eat quickly meal, greasy meal that's not healthy for him, watch TV, doesn't do any exercise. So we all know the scenario is exaggerated, but the truth is this happens with all of us. The most important lesson to be dropped from this story is a little reflection and the sources of stress that can be eliminated and make our life much easier on a daily basis. Identifying the source of stress is the most important step. Being able to identify the sources of stress is the first step of being effective in eliminating them. Stop for 5-10 minutes and think about things that makes our days or our week more stressful and try to eliminate them. Make a list of the top 10 and see what can be eliminated right away. For those who do not have a defined solution, look for ways to mitigate them. Make them less stressful.
Eliminate unnecessary obligations. Our life is full of obligations, starting with the professionals and passing through the family. Eliminate things give more stress than pleasure.
Procrastination. Leave for tomorrow what can be done today. We all do it. But letting the toil of life pile up also generates stress. The law are developed to do or treat right away. The habit of keeping all under the control and on schedule. So we all have the bit disorganization inside of us. Even if we develop and execute a system of organization, perfect for this or that, natural order things is sooner or later slap this switch. With not cutting time, will become chaotic. Disorganization is also stressful.
It's visually horrible, and if it keeps us from finding the things we need, even worse. Take time to get organized. Start with the office and the 1,001 papers that abound, progressively moving to the rest of the house, car, etc.
Help others. It may seem contradictory to add more tasks to an already busy life, but if we can add something, then that would be it. Helping others, whether it's through volunteering in a charity or just being nice and friendly to people in life, will bring not only our feelings of well-being but also contribute to the reduction of the levels of stress. Of course, it will not work if we try to control these people or if it help manifest in a hurried way in dispatches.
We need to learn how to relax and let things happen, and take pleasure in to help other people. Relax throughout the day is important. That during that day, especially at work, take short breaks and find a calm place to meditate or to just relax your mind. The other thing is have manners and treat others well. Right, we all been there. We all see this. We see a lot of people in groups and see someone alone. Say hi, be polite. Even simple acts like you eating something, offer it, but be nice to that.
Flavor of the food, enjoy the company of the people around us, indulge in the pleasure of nature and outdoor living. Only this tip can rid of tons of stress.
Release the agenda, create more free time in life. It is not crucial that schedule every minute of our existence.
Physical exercise. As far as relieving stress, this is common sense because it works.
Besides relieving, practicing exercise is also an excellent way to prevent stress, since it provides some quality time alone, perfect for relaxing, contemplating, forgetting,
and moreover to keep in shape. People who are in shape have a greater ability to cope with stress.
The reverse is also true. Not being in shape or living an unhealthy life can itself be a source of stress. Healthy eating obviously goes hand in hand with physical exercise.
Health and balanced eating is also a great way to get rid of stress, preventing from appearing again. There's an old saying that we are what we eat, and literally we are all what we eat. Having and maintain an attitude also give thanks for good things in life. Think positive and put away negativity is a powerful way to eliminate stress in life. One of my favorite part is spend some time outside, spend some time with nature, enjoy your life, be grateful, be thankful, help other people, enjoy company of other people, be kind, meditate, do everything you can to help. And last but not least, learn how to recognize and thank for the lives that people on our side. They're all gifts, especially the ones that compare the life of many others. Positive attitude in the life is the best solution to replace the stress and be joyful.
There are so many people in the world, and you know, you may be watching this right now, and you have these incredible ideas, and what you think is missing is motivation. And that's not true. Because the way that our minds are wired, and the fact about human beings, is that we are not designed to do things that are uncomfortable or scary or difficult. Our brains are designed to protect us from those things because our brains are trying to keep us alive. And in order to change, in order to build a business, in order to be the best parent, the best spouse, to do all those things that you know you want to do with your life, with your work, with your dreams, you're going to have to do things that are difficult, uncertain, or scary, which sets up this problem for all of us. You're never going to feel like it. Motivation's garbage. You only feel motivated to do the things that are easy, right?
Why do you think that is?
Oh, I know exactly why that is. Because I've studied this so much, because for me, one of the hardest things to figure out was, why is it so hard to do the little things that would improve my life? And what I've come to realize, and what we'll talk a lot about today, is that the way that our minds are designed is our minds are designed to stop you at all costs from doing anything that might hurt you. And the way that this all happens is it all starts with something super subtle that none of us ever catch. And that is with this habit that all of us have that nobody's talking about. We all have a habit of hesitating. We have an idea, you're sitting in a meeting, you have this incredible idea, and instead of just, saying it, you stop and you hesitate. Now, what none of us realize is that when you hesitate, just that moment, that micro moment, that small hesitation, it sends a stress signal to your brain. It wakes your brain up, and your brain all of a sudden goes, oh wait a minute, why is he hesitating? He didn't hesitate when he put on his killer spiky sneakers. He didn't hesitate with the really cool track pants. He didn't hesitate with the NASA t-shirt. Now he's hesitating to talk. Something must be up. So then your brain goes to work to protect you. It has a million different ways to protect you. One of them is called the spotlight effect. It's a known phenomenon where your brain magnifies risk. Why? To pull you away from something that it perceives to be a problem. And so you can truly trace every single problem or complaint in your life to silence and hesitation. Those are decisions. And what I do, and what's changed my life, is waking up and realizing that motivation's garbage. I'm never going to feel like doing the things that are tough or difficult or uncertain or scary or new. So I need to stop waiting until I feel like it. And number two, I am one decision away from a totally different marriage, a totally different life, a totally different job, a totally different income, a totally different relationship with my kids. Not like one decision, I'm divorcing you in the marriage example, but one decision on, you know, you could be having a conversation with your spouse and you feel your emotions rise up, and within a tiny window, those emotions can take over and can impact how your marriage goes. Or you can learn how to take control of that micro moment and make a decision to act in a way that actually shifts your marriage. Your life comes down to your decisions, and if you change your decisions, you will change everything.
Work and live in simplicity, organized, clean, and in a quiet environment, instead of a chaotic scenarios filled with unpleasant distractions, is another effective way or formula for stress-free existence. Guys, it was a pleasure. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Bruno dos Santos here with you guys. Thank you.